Hello fellow YouTubers, this is going to be a very quick video to show you what I bought in April, what I picked up, so stay tuned after this. So yeah, make this brief because I've got something to do, and I've got to fit this in before I go and do what I need to do. So I've got Suzu River. This was part of the March bundle by Radiance. I wasn't intending on picking it up. It's an Asian film. I love Asian films, and it was part of the bundle, so you got a good deal if you bought like all their March releases in one go. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's all about. I watched the first two Purge films last month. I watched The Purge and The Purge Anarchy. The Purge Anarchy was just far better than the first film, which was more of a home invasion film, and it didn't really make the most of the premise. So because I enjoyed Anarchy so much, I ended up picking the first Purge up, which I presume's the first time they do this. And then I also picked up the Purge Election Year, which gets some good critical responses from people on Letterboxd. It's also got Frank Grillo in it, who was in the second film, who was really good in Anarchy. So yeah, looking forward to watching those two. I've just recently done my top 25 Western films, and there's a bit of a hole in my Western knowledge, and that would be John Wayne films. I'm not a big fan of John Wayne. He's usually just the same one-tone character in every film he's been in, and that's probably why I've not watched many of his westerns. But I thought I'll pick this one up. It's John Ford's The Searchers. It's deemed as one of the classic westerns. I've not seen it before, and for £4 it was an absolute steal, so that was a no-brainer. Also at the same shop, I managed to pick up Clint Eastwood's Two Mules for Sister Sarah. I remember seeing this when I was about, I don't know, when I was in my teen years, but I can't remember anything about it, and for £3 it was definitely worth picking up. It's got Shirley MacLaine starring alongside Clint Eastwood, and it's directed by Don Siegel, who's always a great director in my opinion. Also upgraded my DVD of Enemy of the State to the Blu-ray for £3. No brainer, it's a steal. You've also got Jack Black in this, making one of his early appearances. But yeah, I remember enjoying this by Tony Scott. So it'll be interesting to revisit that one on Blu-ray. I'd seen loads of people picking up this Steelbook of Wonka, which is really nice. It's got some great embossing on it. But it sold out over here, so I ended up picking it up from Amazon Italy. And the first steelback that's sent over, just inadequately packaged, loads of dents, the spine was broken. So I ended up having to send that back, and they sent me a replacement, which fortunately arrived in good condition, even though it was in the similar packaging to the first one. So I don't know what trials and tribulations the first Steelbook had to go through to get here, but it was a right mess. So I look forward to watching that. I picked up the 4K and Blu-ray edition of True Lies. It's been crying out for an upgrade for years. There's been a lot of people saying it's a terrible release. You know what? I thought it were all right, bar a few scenes where it was like obvious that the actors were wearing makeup. I can't remember what the technical term is, but someone said, "Oh, it's not the makeup; it's the way they've done the restoration. But you know what? It didn't really bother me. I had a look at my DVD after I'd watched this, and it's blurry as hell. So it is definitely an upgrade, albeit not the best upgrade. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with it really. Picked up 2 for £15 at HMV. Picked up Slapshot starring Paul Newman. What a blast this is. You've got the 3 triplets who just are absolutely brutal on the ice rink. It's hilarious. I've not owned this since VHS days, so this was definitely worth picking up on Blu-ray. And then in the same deal for 2 for £15, I picked up Young Guns 2. I've got Young Guns, was like waiting for a long time to get a Young Guns 2 Blu-ray release, and I finally picked it up in the 2 for £15 deal. And then on eBay, I got the import of Adventures in Babysitting. Now, this is one of my sort of childhood favourites from the 80s. Elizabeth Shue is absolutely stunning in this, and it's great fun. So if you've not seen Adventures in Babysitting, should I say, it's definitely worth a good watch. I think you can watch it on Disney Plus actually. So if you can't pick the Blu-ray up and you've got Disney Plus, then you can source it from there. So there you go. Those are my April purchases. Let me know in the comments what you think of my purchases. And if you're not following me yet or subscribing to me yet, yeah, give me a subscribe, and it'll help promote my channel. More to come. Take care, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.